What is this shit? What the fuck is that? Something got fucked up here. Like this shouldn't be here. So that's why you don't want to use the term shiny.
Look at that. That's nice and shiny.
I ain't fucking lifting it. I got a bad back. Fuck that sink. It's not part of the fucking process. I don't have a tool to measure shininess.
I only put the window fucking shit in here.
I can't bend with my knee because it's about the thickness.
Come on, Hercules.
Dude, I fucking want this. Goddamn, what are those fucking turkey monkeys on top? All right, we'll shoot some videos. That actually is pretty cool. Because clean aluminum isn't a fucking nomenclature. You can have sheet aluminum, you can have aluminum extrudent, like this shouldn't be here. That's extrudent. This is, here's the hillbilly math of it, right? So this is aluminum, right? It's clean.
Right.
Okay, so clean, it's all clean, right? So that's, right, that's sheet, right? I can bend it with my knee, that's sheet. That's the fucking hillbilly math of it. This, I can't bend with my knee because it's about the thickness.
Not Hercules.
Right, because it's about the thickness of it, okay?
So Isaac put this in here.
Isaac put these in here.
Yes, because these were in here before I started doing, I only put the window fucking shit in here.
Well, this looks like extrudent. Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know.
We got all fucked up. And then
Yeah, because you had a mixture of extrudent, and so I don't know why you put the windows in here, because this must have been clean. That's when these two got swapped around, because remember you started fucking things up?
with just the wire.
Well, something got fucked up here, because that's clean aluminum extrudent. That's uncleaned.
Unclean.
Right? So, but it's aluminum extrudent. They're both aluminum extrudent. That's clean, that's unclean.
Right.
So you say clean aluminum extrudent, and unprepped number 2. That's what we call that.
Number 2 and number 1.
Correct, because it's unprepped.
Right.
So these need to go in, this is aluminum extrudent, goes there, right? And then, oh, took some number 1 with me. And then this looks like, yeah, that could be, that's sheet. That's sheetish.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sheet because it's thin. But yeah, all this stuff, this is, correct, it's, yeah, that's aluminum all day. Nice aluminum. Now, this is a little fucked because it's 6-footers. You might be able to get away with it in there. Normally they want it 4 feet or less, but they're not gonna ding us too much. Plus we got a bunch of tall shit in there.
And then aluminum is not shiny, right?
I don't use the word fucking shiny. Don't use the word shiny. Shiny is fucking subjective. Like brass and stainless and die cast are both shiny, right? We don't look at the shine, right?
Well, you look at the cut on the.
Correct, the color on the inside, right?
Right.
But the difference is, give me a piece of stainless. It's not a question of, throw me something simple. Hell, throw me the damn sink, I don't give a fuck. It's not a question, yeah, that's the pan, the sink. It's not a question of shiny, it's a question of how, right? You saw how easy with the file, right? I made a significant, right?
Right, you were able to go right through it.
I danced all over the fucking place.
Gotcha.
It's not a question of fucking, I hate the term shiny because shiny is subjective,
All
right? But is it soft, right? Or is it hard? Soft and hard, right?
Right.
Is less subjective, right? There's an objectivity to it.
Right.
Same with die cast. Like when you take die cast, die cast is aluminum, right? But it's cast and then it's die. That's why it's die cast aluminum.
Pretty simple.
And then aluminum extrusion, like, I'm sorry, cast aluminum is really, really soft. So that's why you don't want to use the term shiny. I hate the term shiny. People are, oh, shiny. It's not part of the fucking process. I don't have a tool to measure shininess. That's it, right? I can tell you how brittle it is,
Right.
or how hard or soft it is, right? The hammer, or with the fucking file.
What about white brass?
What the fuck is white brass? I ain't never heard of white brass. Red brass?
Playoffs?
Looks red. Never heard of white brass. There's white brass and there's yellow brass.
There's no white brass.
There's no fucking white brass. Wait, what is this shit? What is this shit? You put that in with brass?
I didn't fucking put that in there.
The fuck is that shit? It's fucking brass. That's fucking interesting. Why the fuck would someone? Well, because they fucking painted it. That's painted on. That's fucking stupid. That's interesting. See, I'm auditing. This is interesting if this is brass. Well, it actually looks like it is brass. Yeah, it's fucking brass all day. That's interesting. That's it. Like, I didn't say it was right or wrong. It's fucking interesting. Like, because normally when you see brass that's, right, you want to talk about shiny versus not, right? This is shiny versus dull. But because this is plated, right? This is like.
Well, I was talking about like when you cut it open, because that's how Isaac explained it to me when he was trained. I know.
It's white? I've never heard of white brass. Isaac might know. There's red brass. We don't come across a lot of red brass.
Right.
I mean, you will on occasion on some door hardware,
Right.
but it's almost all white brass with what we do
Yeah,
with.
then
Or white brass, Jesus, yellow brass. That's why you just call it brass. Unless we come across a lot of red brass, we don't even separate it.
It just goes with brass.
Yeah, 'cause it's like 220 versus 240. If I have a 5-gallon bucket worth in a year, that'd be a lot of red brass.
Right.
So like here, we also like this is milled aluminum. We don't normally separate milled aluminum, but we got all this shit in.
Right. Yeah. When we got all this in, even levels would be considered milled.
Yeah, if it's yeah.
If it's clean and cut
Oh, yeah.
perfectly, because
Yeah.
it's milled out of a solid piece.
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
That's how you.
That is not most levels aren't milled aluminum.
Right.
You can
That's
sell.
why I was
that is.
weird. Cause
Yeah, those two are yeah.
All right.
The fact that we have a 55-gallon drum of milled aluminum all came from one job. This
No,
could take
came
or
from-
right, but
And then the
whatever.
cylinders came from a different.
Got it, right.
job.
2-3 jobs.
Yeah.
This could be a year's worth before we see any of this again.
Right.
When people ask me about fucking recycling, it's like focus on the shit you see all the time.
Right.
I'm not gonna see milled aluminum all the time. I will see a milled aluminum extrudent or obviously brass and copper.
Number 2.
No, we don't know. Fuck number 2 copper. It ain't worth it. This is all number 2,
Yeah.
and or stuff that has to get cut. Yeah, this is all number 2.
That has to be.
No.
This would
That's
be-
painted. It's number 2.
Painted would be number 2.
Yep. And then even this stuff here, it's got heavy oxidization on it.
Number 2.
Number 2. This is no number 2. No, that was aluminum breakage, but we don't separate.
Breakage
No. Here, so like,
anymore. Here and here
yeah. This is
at the joints, right?
yeah. He just chose not to, which again depends how broke you are, how much you cut. I would cut that. Seriously, dude. When I was broke, I would cut off. Hell, if it was more than an inch, I'd cut anything that was more than an inch. But then you just do a lot of cutting. Yeah, like this, I had to cut.
Oh, 100%. That's super.
Not really. It's got nasty shit. But you have like the long solder. Like technically, you have to cut it back here because you don't want any solder on it.
So that's got
I
too
think-
much oxidization
Yeah.
on it for that to be.
Yeah, or it's got coating. No, that he just didn't cut off because But this is the coating. It's got a coating or paint on it.
All right.
Yeah, Isaac likes extremely clean loads because he doesn't like to argue with people. I'd rather argue than fucking clean my shit up. That's it. And that's it. How the fuck is that? It's a miter box. So this would have had a saw attached to it. So you got your 90-degree cuts and your 45s. It's not worth shit because we don't have all the rest of the parts and pieces. Sheet iron. That's actually for my fucking house. Fuck it. That sink.
Oh, yep. It is.
Fuck that sink. That actually is pretty cool. We don't have the shelves for this, do we? Holy fuck.
The fucker's solid.
Dude.
I believe these are solid brass.
Dude, I fucking want this. Goddamn, what are those fucking turkey monkeys on top? Seriously, look at those lambs. Dude, we don't have the glass for this fucker, do we? Tommy,
No.
do we have shells for this thing? What were there shells?
Shelves?
What the fuck? That thing's the most badass thing ever. It makes no sense. With its fucking.
Yeah, they were glass shelves. I think one of them broke.
Just pull one off. Yeah, it's brass. So you can tell you don't have to.
Because it's not die cast, because it would have
Yeah,
that
well,
weird fucking.
Well, you won't have die cast with threading tipping. You can't thread die cast. It's
Oh,
too
yeah,
soft.
because yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I thought it was threaded, but sometimes you can see it could be steel, or you'd have a steel sleeve inside of something that was die cast.
Yeah.
But the fact that I can see all the way through it and I can see brass on the inside, I don't need to, you don't have to take a file to it and fuck it up. Right. And these are solid pieces of steel. Like, this is fucking interesting. This is why when we break shelves, I get twitchy. Yeah, if we didn't break shelves, like, this is a case in point where it's like, oh, that one's just raised up too high. This is a case in point where it could be scrapped or repurposed or we could donate this and someone might take this and go get shelves made. I could also see a fucking like jewelry holder or something where you hang stuff from it. Joni might buy it. I fucking might keep it. I fucking like it. I just don't know what I would use it for. The thing is, you can get the shelves are fucking tape measure. You could probably get simple shelves for it, glass shelves or some shelves. Fuck, where do I need it? All right, no, put it where it belongs over there and tag it for me. I play by the damn rules. My fucking warehouse, I still play by the rules. I ain't fucking lifting it. I got a bad back. Put it on a fucking furniture cart or a goddamn dolly. See, this is working smarter, not harder. That's why I sit behind the fucking computer, because I learned to use a fucking dolly. All right, let's shoot some videos. What are we shooting videos?